My name is Sam Orkar. I'm a consultant plastic, reconstructive, and aesthetic surgeon. And some people use cosmetic for aesthetic, but I believe aesthetics in terms of looking nice and making something look natural is what I'm aiming for, rather than making them look abnormal. So I prefer the term aesthetic to cosmetic. Um, when I was very young in primary school, it's like any child that was pretty good in school, the teachers wanted them to become doctors, basically. And so I was pretty good in school, at the top of my class, and was very good at maths. So really, it was kind of drummed into my head, you need to grow up to be a doctor. And somehow, as I was growing up, I imbibed that into my secondary school. And yeah, I then began to enjoy the sciences. And from then on, I liked the idea. So although it was kind of suggested to me when I was much younger, I grew into loving the idea of becoming a doctor when I began to see what it involved. So when I got to medical school and in my second year, so we did a 6-year program, and in the second year when we started what we call the core basic sciences of medicine, anatomy, physiology, and biochemistry, I really loved anatomy. And right from then, I knew I wanted to be a surgeon. So I knew I wanted to be doing something practical that involved surgery, opening the human body and looking at it. So gradually, as I went on in my medical school and education, I began to realize that I liked finesse. So I didn't just like the surgeries that people just did and did anyhow. If I saw somebody stitch a wound anyhow, it worried me. I thought, you can do that better than what you did. And then in my final year in medical school, that was when I got exposed to a plastic surgeon. And he was a missionary from America that was working at one of the hospitals where I was training in Nigeria. So some of us were posted on our rotation in surgery to go and be with him. And then I saw him operate. And I thought, that's exactly what I like. And that's what I want to do. So by the time I was finishing medical school, it's interesting, I had already made up my mind. I wanted to be a surgeon and I wanted to be a plastic surgeon because of the finesse that I liked out of plastic surgery. Yeah, I really find my job rewarding for the fact that I believe God has given me skills and talents that I can make a difference in the lives of my patients. And so I find that to be something so good that I'm able to make a real difference, to meet their needs, to solve their problems, to treat their illnesses. And I hear it many times when the patients have told me, you don't know what difference you have made in my life. You don't know what change you have made in my life. You've given me my confidence back. You know, you've done this and that. So that benefit of being able to make a real difference in the lives of people and change their confidence and change their lives and also treat their illnesses is amazing. It's an amazing gift to practice. Oh, I would say, firstly, because I believe many of my patients uh, have heard about me or read about me because they tend to come on recommendations, and some that have been referred directly will also have read about me before I see them. So I think they come because of my expertise and experience, and so they value that. But one of the things I really hear them say after I've seen them is the fact that I made them feel at ease. So the fact that I am approachable and I have a welcoming attitude, I have a smile, a hearty laugh, and and therefore they feel really welcome. And in addition to that, a quiet confidence that makes them just know they are in the right hands. So they tell me that so many times. And so I find that that's something they value about me. Also, from my own part, I've learned a lot from discussing with my patients, gaining experience and perspectives from them. based on their experiences in life and the interactions we have. And so I find those interactions very, very useful and helpful as well. Oh, what I always tell myself, I say, excellence is the key. And I tell my trainees it's the same thing. Excellence is the key. Do your best whilst you are at it. When you are doing it, do your best. Make it as excellent as you can. So don't walk away and think, I could have done that better. When you are doing it, do it as best as you can. And that is what I always try to do. Do the best you can whilst you are at it.